In this video we are taking our first look at these, the Puma Deviate Nitro version 2. What is up everybody and welcome back to Puma 40 Runs HQ here in the beautiful but slightly overcast Hertfordshire in the UK. Now, did you have version 1 of these, the Deviate Nitro 2? Now this is a great alternative to the Saucony Endorphin Speed. If for some reason you can't get on with the GOAT of the running shoe world, then this is a great alternative. Now before we get into the video, this shoe was sent to me by Start Fitness. You can get 10% off of Start Fitness by using the code 40 Runs over at Start Fitness. They do loads of running stuff, not just shoes, kit, nutrition, watches, everything, right? So check that out. It's not an affiliate link, I don't earn from that, but you get 10% off if you shop over at Start Fitness using the code 40 Runs. They're not paying me to make this video, by the way, and as always I'm going to say anything I want. Okay, so where do we start? Let's talk about this new version of the 2. Let's talk about the differences between this and number 1, and then we'll get on to how I found it over these first couple of initial runs. Okay, so let's do the stats and features. Firstly, we've got the introduction of Nitro Elite in this shoe. It looks like, and I've not had it confirmed, but there's an element of Nitro Elite that runs to the forefoot, and then there's a second section in the heel which is your original Nitro foam. So you've got the softer Nitro Elite, which is in the Deviate Nitro Elite, which is a fantastic shoe, full length carbon plate in that racing shoe, and then you've got the Nitro foam from the original remaining in the heel. So even though that's a soft foam, it's a little bit firmer, so it does act as a little bit more of a stabilizer in the heel, but you get that nice spring off and toe off with the Nitro Elite foam down here in the forefoot, combined with the power plate, which is the carbon infused plate. It's not a carbon plate like in the other shoes, but if you look, it's rigid, but it's not overly rigid. So think about your speed, it's a very similar setup. We've got a new upper, also got good news in the heel. They've added a load of padding and foam. If you look at that version, is it going to come out? That was one of the big complaints with that shoe, was that a lot of people had their heels, their Achilles rubbing because there was no padding at the back of that and on here. They fixed it. We've got Puma grip on the outsole, which is just awesome, lasts forever, as you can see on here. Fits true to size, UK 9.5 weights, just under 10 ounces, 140 pounds, but you can get 10% off of that, like I mentioned, using the code over at Start Fitness 40 Runs. Yeah, and I think that's about it for stats and features. In terms of fit and feel, I feel very similar. Both the shoes, new and old, very similar. It's like putting on an old friend. This is a great shoe for daily miles, for up-tempo work, for long runs. It can do literally everything. It's to say some of the same lines as the original, which I really loved. And it is on that sort of endorphin speed tailcoat, really, in terms of what you can do with it. If the endorphin speed is not for you, I really would recommend checking this out, because it can do pretty much what the speed does, but it's got a slightly different feel to it because it is that little bit softer than the speed, even though some people find the speed unstable. But there's just, I don't know, there's just something from the Nitro, and obviously with the Nitro Elite introduced, it's just that it feels a little bit between, think Saucony Endorphin Speed and then Fuel Cell. It's like in the middle, if I can, that's hopefully the most relatable way. It's kind of in between those two in terms of feeling with the shoe. But yeah, that's the sort of work it's sort of set up for. I think a bit of everything. For me, over the last couple of days, it's been great fun. It's been like putting on an old friend, and it doesn't disappoint. It's an improved ride with the Elite foam that's now in here. It's more fun. It's even more up tempo than the previous shoe, which was still a hell of a lot of fun. It was just a great ride. But 10 ounces is okay for weight. You could argue you should be lighter, but I think it's okay if you're in that sort of daily trainer world. The fit is great, and it just kicks along. It can soak up the easy work. It can soak up, you know, the sort of quicker stuff, and it can just do a bit of everything. So we've got what? How many miles have we got in this? 15 miles, maybe wrong, but about that in the shoe. Mixture of different runs. But the first impressions are it's picked up from where this shoe you know, left off basically. There's nothing here that's been made worse, but there's a slight improvement because of the Nitro Elite foam being added. With the improvements in the heel, it just makes it even more of a desirable package versus some of your sort of usual daily trainers or up-tempo daily trainers. Is this better than a Nike Zoom Fly 5? Hell yes. Is this better than the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3? Arguably not. I think they both offer something awesome. If you can get on with the Speed 3, I think that's probably the way to go. It is the most complete package out there at the moment. But this is a great alternative. If for whatever reason you're not into Saucony, it's just not your thing, you can't get on with the speed, but you want an up-tempo daily trainer with a bit of plate action in it, but not overly, you know, rigid. This thing is awesome, especially with the power Puma grip outsole. It's just incredible, especially for me down the canal towpaths where I need a little bit of extra traction because of the gravel. This is a great shoe, people. Don't underestimate the Deviate Nitro 2. It is a great alternative to some of the, say, the mainstay shoes out there. So check it out. I'll come back. We'll do the performance review. And I'll probably either do like a 100-mile review or we'll do a long run test, whatever comes first in terms of where I'm at for my training. But yeah, the Deviate Nitro 2, it picks off from where the original was. This is a really good running shoe.